sometimes it's good to have like arguments and like healthy fights, not like the beat up type fights. No, those are not good. But like, healthy arguments, because then it's going to help you guys get stronger. Saturn here is well aspected in Pisces this week, and she looks like she's forming a kite energy as well with the 8th house, the 6th house, and the 10th house at this time. So this could be a move happening for others of you. This could be you working on yourself. This is a great time for getting a job, business picking up. This is a time for making preparations for a loan, going to court, a great time for working on the emotional self again. You are a bit more ambitious at this time. You're fearless. You're overcoming certain fears or obstacles, certain responsibilities that you've been putting off, or certain bills that you've been putting off because you were just too scared to come near them. It could be like, for example, like the library card, for example, and you owe money there, and then it turns out you owe like 50 cents. Okay, so it could be something like that, and you're thinking you owe hundreds and hundreds of dollars when you don't. So it could be something like that at this time with this energy. So whatever it is that you're worrying about, know that once you deal with it, it's done. Okay, this could be the same thing about getting a ticket, and you feel like, oh my God, my license are suspended. They could be sending you a note in the mail, and it's like you owe $70. Pay the $70. Go to the DMV, fix your stuff. Hey, Al. Great news. I know. So it's like that. So this is like really a great time to get yourself organized with this energy and to get your financial affairs in order, take care of your responsibilities, eliminate your debts at this time. You can be trying to figure out the latest and greatest in technology, apps, and stuff like that. You may need assistance from those who are younger than you to show you how to use the apps as well, because you may have a difficult time trying to figure them out, or certain new technologies that your kids may know how to use, or you could be inspired by those who are younger than you. And this could be like doing certain trends and stuff like that. And they could be showing you how to do the trends, like the trends on TikTok. Maybe they're going to teach you how to edit the videos and stuff like that, that kind of thing. So your younger people around you are a great help. Then on Wednesday, for some of you here, you can be about greater purpose. You can feel like you're connected to a greater purpose. You can feel more in tune to your life journey, or you're on track with your life journey. It's not necessarily about money and power. It's about being in service to others and what you bring to the table. You're likely to get ahead in your career now, as old obstacles are no longer applying in your life and they're being removed. So this is success happening. This is greater power and prestige. Your communications with others take on a profound quality with deeper meanings at this time. I feel like there could be a very lovely attitude here with your community and stuff like that. So there could be like a lot of like love energy with your community as well. You could also feel safe in your community, and feel like, like everybody's getting along and everybody's like kikiing and enjoying each other kind of situation right now, kind of energy. I also feel with this energy here that there could be a new position offer with greater power at this time. So there's potential for growth. You can have an all or nothing approach to life. You are driven, and you might make important contacts with people who can help you achieve your goals. It will be important to watch for compulsive, over the top, or know-it-all behavior. So be careful with that. Power is enticing now, so keep it humble and use your power wisely at this time. Your drive to control can sometimes lead to conflict with authority. You may have to scale back projects to fit the current realities of your financial situation. It is possible that you have the resources, but not enough time to do everything that you want to do or to meet certain deadlines. Your schedule at this time could be getting very busy. On top of that, oh, hi, Inez. Oh, I love you too. Oh my goodness. Hey. Oh, humble it down. Yeah, So this could be a time period here that this could be like an energy here where you are, we got Pluto here. And it's still in the 6th house for some of you. So be sure to check out your astrology. So Pluto is changing your routine at this time. So certain things may no longer apply. And then you got a stellium going on in your 9th house and then in your 10th house of Taurus. So definitely a time where certain hobbies that you were working on, you may no longer have time for, or you're trying to do everything at the same time. But now everything is getting clustered and you're not you're not able to touch certain things at this time and look at certain things. Okay, so that can be happening with this energy. Then on Thursday, you can be taking on more responsibility at this time. This could be people you live with, or this could be people you work with, or you could be getting another source of income. Occasionally, there could be a breakup because right now, also for some of you, you do have Pluto transiting your seventh house for the next 20 years. So again, check out Astro Theme. I like that one. I think it's a little bit more accurate. And then plus it has some of the secondary planets in it, not all of them. But some of you have it in your seventh house and it's not well aspected, but also it's opposing Volcanus, which is also in your first house. So it's kind of like the higher form of Saturn. So it's Saturn opposing Pluto, basically. So that's ending relationships. Okay. So yep, that's a good way when you're doing compatibility reports, a good way to check if it's going to be a long lasting one. Where's Pluto at? What is Pluto doing? If it's Pluto, okay, little astrology. If Pluto is conjunct with Uranus, that's not good. That means expect the unexpected. So that means that it would unexpectedly end. Okay. If Pluto is not well aspected to your first house in a compatibility report, that's not good either. Okay. So yeah. So little lesson, just so you know, and the more you know. All right. Then I feel also, so this is ending relationships at this time. All right. But we're in Mercury retrograde. So it may not necessarily be over, because then we have Pluto going retrograde in the sign of Aquarius, and then it goes back into your sixth house for some of you, and some of you is going to be in your sixth house and where it's going to stay. So this could be like you have options. So the person's going to come back, because Pluto in Capricorn means I think I can do better, you know? So that's what that means. And then it goes back to the exes to see why, to be reminded. And then when Pluto goes back direct in October, then you're going to have problems with the staying power of that relationship. Okay. So it's not necessarily over. It's just like you guys are reevaluating the relationship. Some of you, it is over. It's done. Like, no, don't try. Not over here. I'm an Aquarius rising with a sun in Pisces first house. I keep that shit moving. Don't try. Okay. Don't try. No ring. Don't try. Okay. Okay. Talking to my ex-husband. He's a Leo rising. He might be watching. So I ain't trying to give nobody false hope. When I'm done with you, I'm done. All right. And it says so in my eighth house. When I'm done with you, I'm done. Okay. Too many planets in Virgo. For some of you here, there's real power struggles going on with your relationships, or someone in your life is really pushing the other person to do things that they don't want to do at this time. This could be you or the other person. And this could be dealing with a dominating people at work with this energy here, and kind of like forcing your hand, and kind of like, even for some of you here, making you put your money where your mouth is, literally, you know, like putting pressure on you. You could be dealing with like a pushy salesperson when you're trying to buy a car and you don't really know if you want to buy the car yet and stuff like that kind of situation. And they're pushing you and they're telling you, oh, the car's going to get sold like any second now. And it's like, no, it's not. Bitch, was there anybody at the car dealership when you were there? Something to think about. No. Now, if it's a house, that's a different situation. Yeah, that bitch gonna get picked up real quick. I cannot tell. Oh my God. I hate buying houses. It's kind of like, I want it. No. You know? Oh God. I thought my agent hated me. I was like, you doing this on purpose. It's like, I'm not. So anyway, so it could be a situation like that. This is a good time period for negotiations and contracts and signing them, even though we're doing it on a Mercury retrograde. It just means that it's going to be temporary. And for some of you, it could be a work contract, you know? So, and those of you, I'm hanging on to money damn straight. Don't be spending your money during a Mercury retrograde. It is not a good thing. So this could also be a situation here where with the contracts and negotiations, those of you in different countries that do the job contract thingy, or those of you who are laborers, you know, that do the contract things, there could be some contracts coming up here that are very lucrative and can make you a lot of money at this time, but they're only temporary. They're only seasonal. You know, so they're not very long lasting. So it could be for like the next 3 months you have work and then you're going to go on to something else. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay. For some of you, This could be dealing with child custody battles and signing contracts for that. And then, it's going to be redone again later on, and probably during the next Mercury retrograde, because that's normally how it goes. Okay. This is also an excellent time for getting your point of view across as well. This is likely to be a great time for arguing and getting your point across very eloquently. If you were having difficult time with certain things that were very abstract to you, you can find the answers this week that you were looking for. Expect the unexpected. You may not like the changes that are coming up this week, or this could be changes where you may not have saw certain things coming into your life. So expect the unexpected, especially when it comes to family members. So again, expect the unexpected. Pick and choose your battles. Don't go testing relationships this week because you're not going to like the answer. Okay. Then Friday, new people are entering your life at this time. Let me get a drink of my water. My throat's tickling. Oh my gosh, new people are entering your life at this time, and your family can be very protective of you and not very much approving of who is coming into your life. So this could be like a new love relationship. Of course, everybody in my family on my husband's side watches me. So of course they're going to be like, if Jared tries anything, they're going to all be all up in his Kool-Aid and be like, oh my God, Mercury is in retrograde. It's not going to last. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. So it could be a situation like that where they don't like the person that you pick. Okay. And maybe the person that you pick was like an ex, or maybe it's like, some people it's like a 25th cousin or something like that, and people are like, oh hell no, you related, that kind of situation. Or it could be like somebody, it could be just that they're new and that they don't know them, and that they're protective. It could be like that kind of situation going on. You tend to be too generous for your own good, and this could be also family members stopping you from being too generous, and may not like what you're doing at this time. And you could be putting certain relationships on pedestals and doing way too much for them. It could be a situation here where it's like messing, how they ask you for favors and stuff like that now. And it could be a situation here where this situation that you're in does not necessarily have to be a relationship, but it can be a situation where that situation, like your job, for example, or this group or this hobby, after you've been in your house the whole entire time, and now they're like, oh, you need to get out, you need to get out, you need to get out. And then you get out, you go get a job, you go do this, you go do that. And then next thing you know, everybody's like, oh, no. Oh, no. Why are you not like spending time with us? Why are you not watching our kids? Why are you not helping us? Now it's like a big damn deal. And you're like, well, you didn't want me in the house. You want me in the house. You don't want me in the house. What do you want me to do about this house? So it's going to be like that kind of situation happening as well, where all of a sudden, you go get a life, and now everybody's like, oh my God, like, why do you have this life? Like, who told you to get this life? I didn't say get this life. I feel like you are unconventional. You're unconventional, yet popular, and you have a lot of friends. You are very romantic. So, it's not the best energy. It's not the best energy at this time. Mercury is in retrograde, but I cannot tell people how to go on a diet. Okay, so it's like going on a keto diet and then wanting to smoke cigarettes and do coke at the same time, but you can't do none of them. So you're going to be like kind of bitchy, so I can't tell people what to do on their diets. I can't tell you to not eat the Big Mac, because I probably would eat the Big Mac too. Probably, maybe, I don't know. It's been a long time since I had one. So anyways, but it could be like a situation like that. Okay, so it's very hard for you to restrict. I'm not going to tell you how to do your life during Mercury retrograde. This is not the best time to mingle if you're single. Great time to get to know people. Great time to be friends. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? I write the romance safer. Oh, there you go. So, it's not the best time, So it's up to you what you want to do with this energy. I know y'all, you show one way. I talk about it in Gemini the other day, didn't I, Al? You show one way right now, but it's okay. And it's going to be okay. Okay. You could wait. You don't have to eat that pizza till May 15th. I did Passover and I lost a lot of weight off of Passover. You could do it too. Okay. I feel you could also be very unconventional. I cannot say that word, to the way you make money at this time. So some of you can be doing like the seasonal, the festivals at this time with this energy to make extra money. I feel like you're very original in your way of thinking. The focus could be more towards your social media and updating yourself with the latest and greatest in electronics at this time with these energies. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Oh. Okay, I think I'm going to experience technical difficulties. Alrighty. So the first card I come up with is the Six of Cups. I feel like you can be sentimental about the past. For some of you, you could be kind of stuck in the past at this time. And at this time, you could also be going through it emotionally. So this could be a very frustrating time for you with this energy. You know, it's Mercury in retrograde. I cannot control it. Okay, so but you could be friends with people. You could be friends. You know, I like making friends. I love that. And now I'm thinking about Pride and Prejudice. You know, I like to make friends all the time. Making friends is very good. So, you know, make friends. But you could be like sexually frustrated, or you could be just like really frustrated about the pace that everything is going with this energy. Maybe you're wishing back for the simpler things in life at this time. You are going to go through it emotionally here, because of Saturn in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces in your 8th house, and then your 9th house sucks too. So you are going to be going through it emotionally. For some of you, the focus is more towards family at this time, maybe trying to get family together, do family reunions, and it could be very hard to get them together. Or there could be like, you could be wanting it to be so perfect that you lose your shit. You absolutely lose your shit. Like you go, because you want everything to be so perfect, you know? So let the wrenches come in. Don't expect anything to work out great, because Mercury's in retrograde and it's going to be okay. Mercury's in retrograde. Nothing goes right. You're going to be going through it emotionally. You're thinking about somebody from your past, or you're thinking about the past. You're obsessing about something. You haven't let go of the bone yet. You're still gnawing on it. You remember the flavor, the taste, everything about it, and you still want to chew on that damn bone. So a lot of people are going to hear the same stories from you over and over and over again. Ferris, Bueller. It's going to be like that. Okay. The Queen of Wands. I feel like you do benefit through the women in your life at this time with this energy here. Or this could be you dealing with options with women in your life at this time. So this could be the woman from your past that you don't necessarily get along with. You could be romanticizing a relationship at this time with this energy and wanting this person. And this could be you wanting to reach out to this person, but also you're sitting on your hands about it and you're driving yourself mental. Okay. So you're not over it. Maybe you didn't have the last word. Okay, maybe you didn't like the way it ended last time, you know, so it's up to you what you want to do with that energy. Again, I cannot tell you how to go on a diet, okay, and to not eat the Big Mac. I cannot. All righty. I do feel like for some of you here, you need to be careful with Pluto. Now, Pluto is going to go retrograde in your 6th house for some of you. So again, check out Astro Theme, because we all have these things called interceptions, okay, and like I said on my channel that I do, you know, it's based on the natal chart. So, you know, some of you have this in your 6th house, some of you have this in your 7th house, and then on top of that, you have a stellium in your 9th house, and then you got Saturn, and Saturn's not well aspected at this time, but it isn't. So for some of you, this could be health issues coming up at this time with this energy. So you may have to take care of your health. You may have to eat better at this time. You may have to omit certain foods or certain drinks at this time with this energy. The Ace of Swords, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. I feel like you could feel more connected to a purpose-driven journey at this time, like you were meant to do something and you can feel that connection with certain things. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up, something heavy on your mind, and you're not going to do it anytime soon, but have faith, it will happen. You could be manifesting this situation into your life. Everything is up in the air at this time. So it's up to you what you want to do. I feel like for some of you here that this could be dealing with pregnancies at this time as well. I'm hearing a pregnancy. Okay, so congratulations. So for others of you, I feel like you are more concerned about what other people think of you at this time. For some of you, you really are like, I think it's kind of correlating with the astrology, but you are kind of like people pleasing certain people in your life at this time for some reason, and trying to like befriend them or trying to just like do things for them or try to be in the cool people's club. I don't like to be in the cool people's club because I don't like to be in groups. So it could be that kind of thing. And I feel like, yeah, eventually you're going to get over them because you're going to be like, I do everything and I don't get nothing in return. And look at all the things I do for you. I give, I give, I give. So you have lessons with your giving energy at this time. So you're running into the bread of shame and you're going to end up fighting with these people because I think that you're going to realize that you do a lot for them. And then, and it could be a situation with family too, where you do a lot for family and then it's never enough, or they don't even help you. And you're like throwing all this money at a situation or a family member at this time. But, some of you have to work on your self-confidence and your self-esteem at this time with this energy and your self-worth and your self-love. And you need to start putting yourself on a pedestal instead of other people on a pedestal. Okay. The 10 of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing about the situation. Like I said, so you're going to be feeling some kind of way here soon. So we'll give you a minute to like process the situation, but you're going to hate the situation that you're in with other people. So remember to just say no. You don't have to help others. Know that you are enough. Know that you are enough. You don't need to do anything more. If you feel like you need to do something more, if you're feeling anxious, like you got to do something more, that's when you need to have that conversation with your damn brain and said, no, we did enough. I did enough. I'm good. You got to put that limit, because that's what I do when my brain starts going there. I go, okay, that's my limit. I can't do no more anymore because I did enough. So you got to go in that mindset. Alrighty, the Magician card, as above, so below. Keep the energy positive. Prayers will be answered. They may not be forthcoming because the Hangman card, the 4 of coins, but you're manifesting something in your life. So have faith at this time. This is a beautiful time to delve into spirituality with this energy. The 9 of Swords, yeah, you're sitting on your hands about things, but you're manifesting something into your life at this time. Okay, and I feel like eventually you will get it. It's just up to you. Like I said, if it's like with a girl or a boy, we could always be friends, and talk. What's the matter with being friends? What's the matter with friend requesting somebody, friend requesting them, liking their stuff? I mean, don't we do that anymore? Does that still happen? The Knight of Swords, I feel like it's a creative time for you, like always and every day. I do see a reconciliation. I do see you reaching out to somebody from your past because you still have these intense feelings for them. The Star card, manifesting what you want during this time period. Hope reigns supreme, wishes coming true. So despite you sitting on your hands, I feel like there's going to be some kind of divine intervention kind of situation, or what's going to happen, you're going to get yourself too drunk that you're going to drunk text this person, okay? And then you guys are going to start talking again. So it could be a situation like that. So I would be really careful with that. Don't get yourself too drunk because you want to remember the conversation. I do feel like for some of you here, there could be a family reunion coming up for you with this energy. Go with the flow this week. I do see an emphasis on reconciliation, or this is somebody that you have a crush on with this energy, and either you or that person are going to message each other. I do feel like this is a fun energy time for you. I do see you enjoying the simpler things in life and having a good time. You are running with your emotions this week because you got too many damn cup cards. So you need to be careful with that too. Okay. Because you're gnawing on the bone about certain things. You're not over with it. And I feel also here, you need to kind of go with the flow and pick and choose your battles this week and just not take things so personally, and don't make impulsive decisions at this time because it's not in your favor during this time period. Yes, that kind of week. You are dealing with power struggles with other people in your life. For some of you, this could be an age difference happening with new love coming in with this energy, but I feel like for some of you may know who this person is. I also feel with this energy here that you could be, this person's not so quick to come in because they're being very stubborn or they're being very analytical. Maybe they're very masculine energy and they're very analytical. So they're not so quick to jump into any new situation. This is a great time for those of you who own your own business. This could be bringing your dreams into your reality at this time. So super creative time for you this week. I feel like for some of you here, here. This is a great time for teachers, or those of you who are like have a master class with this energy. You could be teaching on the master class, and you could be like doing very well on it, or start to get people watching your videos and stuff, and you could be very excited about that. I feel also with this energy here that for some of you, because you have a stellium in your in the sign of Aries, that you could be a bit of a thrill seeker. So I would be careful with that, because you can be accident prone at this time. And if you're traveling, stay within the confines of like the hotel or the resort that you're in. Don't be a wanderlust person, because you can get yourself in trouble with that at this time. Okay. So be careful what you do at this time, but you are like a thrill seeker at this time. For some of you, I feel like you can be following your passion projects, even if you're not going to make a lot of money for it. For others of you, you can be going back to school this week with this energy, or this could be some on-the-job training happening for you, or maybe you have to get certified for something here as well. The Lovers card, a great time for contracts and negotiations, stability in relationships. This could also be stability in regards to contracts, or you benefit through your job at this time, and this could be emotional validation happening with career with this energy as well. The Three of Wands, this is also growth happening with this energy in a time of moving forward. I feel like teamwork makes the dream work. For some of you, again, an emotionally confusing time with decisions that you want to make. Endings coming up. For some of you, this can be a divorce happening. You can be dealing with manipulative people during this time period. I feel like you're very ambitious to succeed or to prove other people wrong at this time with this energy. The Wheel of Fortune card, expect the unexpected. You could get an unexpected like phone call or text message or email from somebody that has a crush on you with this energy. The Justice card, I feel truth will be revealed. Okay. You'll also be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it this week. Okay. But it's there. Alrighty. The Six of Coins, this is a soulmate energy here, or this is a time for destiny here for you as well. The King of Coins, stability in relationships. You benefit through other people this week with this energy as well. Somebody may have wisdom or knowledge to share with you, and it can catapult you into a different direction. And the Two of Wands, recognition and success coming up for you as well. Okay. Thank you for everyone who's been on tonight. Show your love and support, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah. I got to get a new camera.